Ladies and gentlemen, another day, another worry, another problem to not be solved. Listen, this is actually not clickbait. This is probably one of the biggest problems since the 2017 YouTube adpocalypse. We've been making videos on this channel for a while. We started a little bit a while ago. You can see big views up in here. We took a break, some things happened, we came back. And well, things are a little dour out there. And I thought maybe it's just because Gacha content's kind of washed up. Maybe I'm washed up, honestly, at this point in time. I was thinking maybe it's time to put in the towel. But there's one big thing which we're going to touch on here because this is important. You guys sent me this. We're going to add some context to this. And there's some other things that I found out going on, not just to me, but probably a lot of your super favorite creators out there. We're seeing people that are absolute titans of the industry on YouTube. Big boys getting hit by this stuff as well. And this is not fun. This is kind of garbage because, if you're trying to do YouTube content, I wouldn't recommend it. It's fun. It's a nice little dream thing, but you have to deal with so much stuff. And at the drop of a hat, it could just be over with nothing that is your problem out there. So let's check this out. I might put up a tweet about it afterwards if it's what I think it is.
Even realize now, YouTube has gone through a lot of changes in the past couple of months.
This is brands,
and some of these changes are kind of ghost changes that you're not even aware of. Now, a lot of content creators, friends, and people that I've just seen in the space have been saying for a long time that their views are down. And honestly, I noticed it a little bit over the past week or two. But overall, my views are pretty consistent as normal, so I didn't think too much.
Mine are wild.
However, if you're not getting your favorite content creators' recommendations anymore, or even seeing their videos, there is an incredibly large problem at hand, and it's because of a new feature.
It is a new feature, but also it's an old feature from what I've heard. If he's going to go over what I think he's going to go over, we have two other things to go over too that you can tell other creators that maybe you're one yourself. That I think are also implemented,
and it's just come to light pretty much today. So this is my channel. I upload a lot of videos. You can see here.
Because he's pretty big, right? He usually just pops off random stuff at least minimum 30K. 1.5K 49 minutes ago. My man uploaded a video 49 minutes ago. He's recording another one right now. 15K, 7K, 19, 27, 13, 5K, 40K, 32, 18. So it's a little ups, a little down. They're different topics, right? Like the Roblox one's 22K, but this Gacha cat thing that poops is 5K. My man looked like he just got off the rack over here. Hoyoverse needs to slow down, dude. You need to slow down. Damn.
Like even 3 days ago, videos that would typically usually do good, I've been kind of not doing as good as normal. However, as you can see, a lot of the videos are still doing pretty damn good. As of last week, I noticed this change a lot because, as you can see here, the views are far higher than normal.
198K?
Or far higher than these. And albeit these are very recent uploads, let me show you something. And this is going to be a shock to a lot of people. A while ago, I covered a video on YouTube about YouTube itself, and it was round about this era where, internet censorship was becoming a thing. And I'm going to try keep this video as family-friendly as possible, just because I would very much like this to reach as many people as possible. And that'll make sense in just a second. Internet censorship is becoming a real big problem, and YouTube have implemented some AI here.
The Overlord's AI? Listen, dude, someone got paid a lot of money over at Google to be like, all right, we need you to develop some AI technology so we can fire some fucking people, right? We got to do that real quick. And he'll be like, yes, sir, yes, sir, yes, sir. And it gets implemented like garbage, I'm sure. Let's check this out.
And this is off right now.
Let's check it out, chat.
Unless YouTube deems you a minor or a child, basically. And the way they do that is by checking what videos you watch and what you comment and how you type.
Oh, an AI that determines whether or not you're of age. Amazing, dude. 10
it's
out
a really
of 10.
Scuffed system. But if I activate restricted mode, I want you to keep an eye on these videos and the general feed and see what happens.
Class action lawsuit.
Yeah.
We just talked about how he's been uploading 2 videos a day. He won't stop. 22 hours, 4 days, 10 days, 1 month ago. And you can see that these ones all have, outside of the one that just got uploaded 22 hours ago, 7.6K views, all have what we were talking about, like minimum 30, 40K. A lot of them higher than that, 70, 57, 132. Bro,
this is a very serious issue.
He got Thanos snapped.
I upload like 2 to 3
got
times
Thanos
a day,
snapped.
many different things, and
Chat.
as you can see here, you'll wonder why this clickbait and stuff always does
Hey,
good.
Why do you got? Why is the same video up there twice? Why is it duping videos? I almost lost everything. I almost lost everything. I almost lost everything. 1230, 1230, 1230. All with the same stats. I'm leaving. I'm leaving. I'm leaving. Secret update. Secret update. Secret update. Secret update. Huh? Bran, what are you doing?
It's because it's what YouTube's
Bran, why do you have multiple videos of the same?
pushing, because they deem other content as inappropriate. I don't know how they are deeming this other content as inappropriate and not showing it compared to stuff like this. I really don't know. This is the same video. I don't know why it's even there twice.
Duh, brother, it was there
like,
3
a
times.
lot of these things are serious sit-down talk videos, or maybe we just got to make some more of those. But at the same time, I don't want to clickbait y'all all the time, you know? Sometimes it makes sense, sometimes it doesn't. But like a lot of these videos, bro, I don't really understand it.
Wow.
Like, this
Bro.
Wuthering Waves drip marketing is not for children, apparently. I really don't understand it.
We got to see. Look, he got Thanos snapped. I know some of the recent stuff we've done has been pretty awful. I mean, we cuss a little bit. We're going to try to keep it a little more PG for the rest of this one, okay? So this is a popular latest. I don't know. We took a break. We're coming back. All right. We're between like 1 to 10K, depending. It's been very hit or miss since we've come back. But if we scroll down here, how far do we have to scroll down? We have to scroll down pretty far to get to a month ago. All right. We have a lot of different kind of content. All right. Let's do what he did. Restricted on. I don't even have to scroll down for 2 months ago, bro. No wonder you guys keep sending me DMs and stuff like, why aren't you uploading content? Bro, if this is accidentally on your device, you're not gonna see anything. 3 months ago, 5 months ago, all we did was scroll down like two times and we're at 6 months ago. Let's turn it back off. Let's turn this off. There's no way. Could you? Dude, there's no way. All right, let's scroll down. Like one scroll, 2 scroll, just like before. Well, it got cooked. 4. Dude, look at all of this stuff that's just gone. We were in like the 6+ months ago. Is my Monster Hunter stuff that we did, is that restricted? Let's see, because it's all like Genshin content. I like how it left the... It leaves this one, dude. The feet. It leaves that. That one's quality. It's okay. But yeah, what? Dude, we're in, it has this. The Monster Hunter stuff that we did a little bit. You know? And you can see that the stuff that was left that's outside of this, that was left up, like, you know, 20K, 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 20K. Way more than like the 5 that we're getting now. There's a channel member only thing, which I've been getting hit with a lot of members only stuff in my feed. My feed's super messed up. But yeah, all right, we turn it back off. Let's make sure this is off. Hide potentially mature videos. No filter is 100% accurate. Bro, your filter is like 5% accurate. Because what are you hiding up here? Dude, it's hid like every single Etheria video we've made. I wondered why this Augusta video, I was like, dude, people must hate Wua. Has like 300 views. That thing got shadow banned into the ground, which I'm gonna show you this too afterwards. This is like where a lot of my impressions come from too, but this has to do with something else too, which explain this. This is stuff that shows my content. It's like, yes, what? All right.
The entire Fate series, not for children. A video game music quit. Like, it just doesn't really make sense. And before you say, like, oh, this is just you, it's not. Even if we go to someone who you would probably deem as much more family-friendly or positive.
Why you gotta do Boy Mandoro like that, dude? Even if you got it, let's talk about someone who's like much more family friendly. Hey, you know what? If there's a family friendly Gacha creator, it's him. Why you gotta do him like that though?
Right? Doro, a very well-respected creator in the scene. You can see his videos here. 7 days, 13 days. We got a day ago, 5 days ago, 2 weeks ago, 3 weeks ago. You can see the videos here, right? And if we then again go to the restricted mode and activate it, you will notice already this is already a month ago. This video was like down here before. So many videos are getting falsely hidden randomly from people, and they don't even know that this is a thing. Yeah. So you need to go to your profile.
Dude, this is crazy.
Make sure you're not being absolutely censored to high hell and disable this stupid restrictive mode. It really doesn't make too much sense, and it's affecting the broader YouTube scene. If I go onto Twitter here and type in YouTube, I'm sure you're gonna see some stuff like here. Mujin even. This isn't just
Oh, our boy Mujin. I'm subscribed to many top YouTubers on the platform. I've noticed their view counts take a big hit since August. Yeah, it like flew on. Mine was on. And from the what little bit I've dug into this is where some of the context comes in. I heard that it's not restricted mode per account that you're logged into, but it's account as well as device. So you might have to check it on fucking everything. Your TV, your however many computers, right? Your phone.
Limited to Linus.
Tablet.
Linus Tech Tips has seen a massive sudden drop in viewership as well. I've subscribed to many of the top YouTubers on the platform and have noticed their view counts take a big hit since August. Yeah, it's been happening for quite a while. YouTube seems to have turned on restricted mode by default for many. Typically in the US, by the way. If you're in the US, which is most people's major audience base, make sure
I think this might have to do with the UK-US thing going on, the child protection stuff, and YouTube just like used an AI to blanket themselves and be like, we have a thing working for it, and it's just it's massacring things.
For now. But yeah, this is the tweet that kind of brought it to my attention. They implemented AI filters at the start of August, and it's decimating a lot of channels. For some people, it was turned on automatically, basically rendering a lot of the videos that they usually enjoy fully invisible. The crew and I have been
That's the thing, is it just makes your stuff invisible. It's not like a warning. It's not like a please put in your age, or it's not like something that's just annoying. It's just like shadow gone. Because a lot of you guys, since we've come back and started doing content again, have said, oh, I'm glad you're back. And it's like, well, I've been doing stuff. I've just ramped it up where I'm doing like something every day, or at least one thing a day, sometimes 2 things a day, sometimes recently 3 things a day. And I'll get them out. Like I have 2 other things that I'm working on getting out that aren't out at, that I'm uploading right now as I'm recording this, right? And when are they going to get out? I don't know. Are you gonna see him? Apparently, we don't know.
Our brains, like they've been trying to work all this stuff out, basically, and it
that's
really is
crazy.
becoming an issue because it's not only things like this, it's also this is the biggest issue.
I saw Josh Strice's post because I watch his content, and he has disappeared. Oh, this is a different one, but he had a post about this too. This is just like a AI content. Yeah, I see AI content. We talked about that in another video where it's like, if you're a VTuber or an AI content smasher, the AI content is wild out there.
This is the biggest issue by far. However, if we go to Linus Tech Tips as well, they also mentioned that their views, in fact, did they even mention it on Twitter? Probably not, actually. They basically mentioned that their views as well have been dropping, and what seems to be happening is their members-only videos are actually getting promoted a lot more.
We just talked about that!
Than any of their normal videos.
I see members-only stuff in my feed all the time.
The algorithm's consistently recommending members-only content that people can't watch over his just normal videos. And then it's here. They're saying it doesn't impact channel performance on YouTube. It's clearly wrong. It's clearly false.
Bro, I have... All right, this is where I'm going to come in with my stuff in a second, because, like, oh my God, Team YouTube is... They love to do that. That's just someone's butthole. Mwah, they kiss it. They're full of
YouTube
shit.
need to make some serious changes here. This is
I need to stop swearing. We're gonna get banned. Whatever.
It's gonna be affected.
Don't matter.
You're
gonna get banned anyway.
And like I say, I've been just fine. To be fair, I've been uploading a lot of different content. Some's gonna do good. Some's not gonna do good. And I'm
that's what I thought I was doing.
Fun to experiment.
I thought some things were bad, some things were good. Who knows?
Of content,
might be what it is.
In the foreseeable future as well. But it's quite a scary thing because at the end of the day,
we checked that our stuff was all hidden
quite
though.
Fickle, if we're being honest. Like
it is.
You never know if this career is secure. You don't know if it's gonna be safe. You don't know if it.
It's never. I don't think it's ever secure until you have enough money where you're like, I'm just gonna retire and not work tomorrow. I don't think it's ever secure, right?
It's gonna be here tomorrow. People don't know. So this,
cause like it's not like you're working another job where it's like, oh yeah, I could be using my degree. And it's like, all right, well that company goes under. What do I do now? I just go move on to another company. If YouTube, the platform just says like your channel doesn't exist anymore, it's like, but I didn't do anything wrong. And they're like, we're not held liable for that. It's like, can I get some help? They're like, no, not really. It's like, okay, dude.
Although it is very much a dream job, don't get me wrong. I thank you all every day. This is a dream job. I absolutely love what I do. But it's also one of the scariest jobs because it literally could all dissipate within 24 hours. You just never know. There's never any kind of
at least you got a smart head on your shoulders. And you guys do always, hey, this is going to be a shout out for you guys out there who say like, oh, you need to take your content to other places and stuff, like, or like your ad revenues or whatever, or your ad streams or stuff or whatever. So okay, fine. You know what? From here on out, I'll put it on my upload defaults. I'll have my Twitch. I'll have my Patreon, all this other stuff. We're gonna work on that stuff. We're gonna throw it over there. Am I gonna be uploading every video over the Patreon or as a channel thing on Twitch? I don't know. But if that's what you want to do, you know, go for it. It'll be there for you, okay? Am I going to do anything special right now? Probably not. It'll be there for you. People
like this and treating their own platform like this. We have a whole platform dedicated for children. YouTube for Kids.
YouTube for Kids is just...
There is some heinous, terrible things going on. And
YouTube for Kids exists so when whoever the heck's the CEO of YouTube gets their asses dragged up in front of Congress again for the 98th time and they get asked the question of what are you doing to protect children, they'll go, we have YouTube for Kids, and then that'll be the end of the conversation. That's why it exists.
And horrible videos that shouldn't be promoted to children. Yet YouTube literally last month
that's the only thing it's there for.
Oh, by the way, on normal YouTube, you can now curse within the first 5 seconds of a video and it won't be demonetized. We're lifting our demonetization restrictions. We're making it better for people to speak how they want to speak and curse if they want to curse. Yet on the same hand, they're implementing AI to basically decimate people's channels that they deem not safe for children to protect the kids when it's...
Well, that's my thing too, is that like a couple of them, like we got some cussers in there, but a lot of this stuff that got hidden, like this Noel video, all this other stuff, like this Genshin content I did that like bombed and did nothing. There's nothing in there. There's nothing in there. I am PC McGee, baby, and it's just you turn this on and it's just gone. It is just hidden, dude. It's like Nymphonial, apparently. Etheria Restart. Like, how many Etheria Restart videos do we have? And now it's Etheria Restart this one, and this one. It's like right here. All right, let's finish this up because I have to add some additional stuff.
And I'm curious if this video is going to hit that same algorithm and if it's going to be limited to adults,
I want to know what this one's going to do
AI
for us.
Is going to deem this video not suitable because it's explaining the flaw in the YouTube system and the ecosystem in general. So I'm curious. Let me know down in the comments if this is activated for you and if this is a problem for you. This
looking like it's doing pretty good.
Very seriously, and if at all possible, share this video with people so they know exactly what's happening. Please.
No, share my video.
Whether it's friends,
share my
family,
video.
Other content creators, whatever it is, people can react to this. People can do whatever. I am happy for people to do whatever they please with this video and the information in it.
That's probably why it got sent to me.
Yeah, this is not okay. This is not okay. This is yet another
Omega mind play.
Another
an Omega mind play.
The terrible implementation of internet censorship. This needs to stop. It needs to improve. We need.
Is there a good implementation of censorship? That's the question.
Responses from YouTube, or
that's the question. Is there a good way to do that?
To be put in this category of restricted content? Because so far as creators, we have no idea. We can go to our channel dashboard. I'm not going to show you because it's sensitive information, but everything is fine. Everything says restrictions, none. In fact,
yeah,
I think
mine's like that
page.
too.
I think this page
you
should
go to
be
videos.
Absolutely fine to
you
show
go to videos,
and you'll be able to see exactly what I'm talking about.
Go to
Let me
videos.
just double check this.
Just don't go to the main dashboard.
This should be absolutely fine. So this is my channel. The like to dislike ratio is obviously pretty good on most of my videos.
Bro, that's mine too.
You can see the views here. No restrictions on anything. Well, that's just a downright lie, isn't it, YouTube? Because you are restricting this content heavily restricting it.
And on my restricted stuff that we popped up, let me see. Did I do a baddie? Okay, this would be for something else. But like on the stuff that's restricted for me too, that's like not doing that. Like most stuff in the past couple weeks, all this stuff was hidden BT dubs for most of it. It'll be like wild. It'll be like tons of comments to views. It'll be like for every view, like every 10 views, like 1 comment, you know, like 3K views, 100 comments. Okay. Like people be blowing it up and then it'll just die. It'll just die. I've seen stuff, this one, I think, has that flat line or whatever. But this was actually, in the first couple of days, was at like 20-something% click-through rate. And I've just watched my stuff get fucking deleted. I'll watch it. I'll look at it like every 2 hours when I'm out for a walk or doing something else. And I will watch the stuff change. Retroactively, go back in time. I'll watch a video, I'll put it up, and then like in the first like 60 minutes or something, it'll be like, yeah, 1.4K views. So I'm like, oh, that's cool. It'll be like, your #1 video, 1.4K views. I'm like, that's cool, whatever. And then an hour later, I'll go back and the views will be at 800. And it'll go from like a 23% click-through rate to like a 7. And I'm like, it very, very interesting, friends. Very interesting there.
Monetization on doesn't matter when you're not pushing it out.
Same stuff for all of mine. But here's the other thing. He's wrapping up. Thanks, Brad. Here's the other thing that I've noticed as well. And I just turned this off. So if you're a creator, you can't do this if you're a watcher, but if you're putting stuff up on the internet, I was getting a lot of this recently, where it's like you can go check and be like, all right, these are the videos that people were watching before we recommended them your content, like on the side or whatever. And this is just one little snippet, but like every single video was like this, where it's just like, you know what? I don't care where you're from when you watch the content. I don't care what language you speak. Obviously, it doesn't matter to me. But it doesn't make sense to me that if I'm creating English content, right, for English-speaking audiences, that the majority of my impressions should be from videos that aren't even in English, right? Does that track? Does that make sense? Like if my video's in English, my title's in English, all this other stuff is in English, why is it that it's like we have Marvel's Secret Phase 6 explained, which is an entirely different thing, right? Maybe they're an MCU fan and a Genshin fan or something. But it's like, I don't even know what this KFC thing is. I don't know what language that is. I'm ignorant. It makes sense, you know, obviously. But like, there's so many of these other things on every single video on my channel where it's just like, yeah, the video the user was watching before we recommended to them this wasn't even an English video. And you can go in there and you can break it down and look at, they have it set up where you can look at the click-through rate and then the average view duration of people who watch your content from these sources. And it'll be like 0.01 to 0.01. It'll be like 1 to 2 seconds. They'll click on it, it'll show up, and then they'll watch your video for like 1 to 2 seconds, which drops your average view duration into the gutter, obviously, which then, in my opinion, feeds the algorithm awful information about your video. Like if you have like a 35-minute video and it's sending most of your impressions to people who aren't main English speakers, maybe they don't even speak it. I was getting a lot of like, only like 20% of my impressions were in like the US or Canada, you know, collectively. US, Canada, EU areas over there. A lot of them were from other places, and a lot of those videos weren't even in English. And then every single time someone did click on that video, my video, getting an impression on a video like this, they would watch it for 1 to 2 seconds and click off. Now, why? I can only guess. I'm assuming that if someone accidentally clicks on a video that they can't understand, thinking maybe it'll be in their language because that makes sense, and realize that it's not and they don't want to watch it, they'll click off immediately, right? But if I would go to the same analytical data for the same video, my video, and look at, okay, well, like Marvel's Secret Phase 6 explained. Like, I think I clicked on this one. I can't show you because it's just a Twitter post. But like the guy watched it. This is an English video with an English title. He watched the 20-minute video for 16 of the minutes. Whereas all the other ones that are in different languages are literally 1 to 2 seconds. And so circling back around, there's another thing that they added. And apparently they rolled this out a while ago, and I didn't even know about it. But if you go into settings and if you go into upload defaults, advanced settings, you can scroll down here and they enabled this automatic dubbing, right? Automatically translates your audio tracks into different languages and adds them to your video. And the only reason I even found this out was because I was looking at this data. It didn't make any sense. I reached out to YouTube support. You can see how fucking useful they are. Well, thanks for reaching out. Looks like you have low impressions. There's not even a number there, bro. There's no numbers there. What do you mean? We're talking about languages, okay? But I started getting impressions of videos that like had English titles, but they were like butchered, right? They were like butchered English titles. Didn't make any sense. Like it was just awful. And it come to find out, if you look at the very bottom, it says it was like automatically translated from Russian or something, or automatically translated from, you know, a different language. And so it's trying to send content, automatically AI translate it and send it to me as an English version of it. I'm not watching that. It sounds bad. It's terrible. That's not my cup of tea. The thumbnail title was just like, I didn't really understand it. And so I could only assume that because this was turned on for me, it was doing that for my channel as well, which would explain why I was getting impressions off of other videos that weren't in English. It was automatically dubbing my stuff into other languages and then sending it out, getting bad data from it, because who wants to watch an AI dubbed video, not subtitled, dubbed with a fake AI voice, a fake AI title? I don't even know what they do with the thumbnail. And it would get bad analytical data, and then it would get enough of it and it would kill the video. So what I did is I turned it off. We'll have to go see what it is, see what that does. But apparently this has been on for like a year or more, apparently. I don't know. The most I could look into it was that it was something that they rolled out up to like years ago. And what you need to do afterwards is you have to go in here and manually take, I'm in the process of doing it for the newer ones. You can see I have 715 pages. I have to manually go back and take off all of the languages from all of the videos that are put up here. You can see some of them are in multiple languages already. Some of these were like, if I go back further and further and further, 12 languages, 12 languages. Like 12 whole languages, like I don't know. I don't understand, but that's a big deal. This AI restrictive mode, they make sure that's turned off, period. Because it's just eliminating a lot of the content I want to watch. So it's probably eliminating a lot of content you want to watch too. And is it gonna help me out? I don't know. Maybe you'll see more of my stuff with it off. Maybe you won't. I'm not sure. And then as always, I love you guys. I'll see you downstairs in the comment section. It could have got real bad real fast. I'll see you downstairs in the comment section. Bye.